All right. Oops. Turn the music off. Hello. Hello. All right. First things first. Let's address something real quick. I've changed the rigging of my VTuber model. Just a little bit. I made a new model with some extra things that I learned about, so it may look a little weird. And also, every time I look down at my tablet, it looks like she's asleep and the angle's all weird. So let's just ignore that right now. I'm still learning. I'm gonna figure it out. I want to rig everything to myself. By myself, I mean. So yeah. And also I've got teepees now. Okay. So I know not many people are here. So hello to the one person. Hey, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Today I've got a couple of things that I need to work on. I know it's like 8:30 at night, and I've got work in the morning that I need to be up by 9 for. So I want to try to get this done as quickly as I can. But we're gonna have to see. So I got a couple of things that I gotta work on. I have to finish the line art. I have to finish this sticker, basically. This is for a client that I'm making 3 separate stickers for. 2 I've already made. One of them I have to fix. Where is it? Is it this one? No, it's here. So this one I have to fix. I've made the chin a little weird. I gotta fix that, as you can probably see that. But yeah. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? There. There we go. So, but first things first, I'm actually gonna start, yeah, let's say that that's just the thumbnail for today. I'm actually gonna start with a warm-up and draw a character that I haven't really drawn in a while. Hello, Alex. Thank you for making it. Thank you for joining. I've just got to work on a couple things today. You probably heard, but I'm actually going to start with drawing a character I haven't drawn in a very long time. Her name is Endy. She was my very first OC, and I want to kind of do a warm-up a little bit. I guess I already did a warm-up with a thumbnail, but I want to draw Endy, which, funny thing, I wasn't meaning to do this, but I realized that I made my VTuber model look exactly like her, and I wasn't trying to, but that's what happened. So, I mean, I made Endy as like a self-insert in like middle school. But I changed that to Radio, which is the character that you may see around my YouTube stuff. So I guess it's still kind of in me, I guess. But also, I apologize. You may hear some beeping in the background going on. I've mentioned it a couple times, but I'm a type 1 diabetic. So, and my blood sugar is very high right now. So it's kind of going a little crazy, my pump, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah. We're gonna try this angle. I'm not great at angles, but you know, that's just something that's comes with practice. I think I'm not gonna worry about it for now. Make your chin a little bit more pointy. I used to draw her all the time. Oh. But it doesn't really happen anymore. Too big, too big, too big. And this, children, is why we do warm-ups. To get this out. So Endy is like, I've talked about her a couple of times, but Endy has gone through like a bunch of different evolutions. Like I said, she was my first OC. So she's got like a bunch of different iterations that I went through. So you can kind of see it already with the hair swoop. Oh yeah, so when I like to do ears, I didn't do it on my model because it looks a little weird, but I like to do, it may not be entirely correct, but I like to bring it up from the back of the skull in, and then just do a line between it for the inside of the ear. It can be a little tricky when you get into angles and stuff for animation, but it's usually something that helps me. But you can kind of see it with the tuft and like the... that's not it. Oh my god, how do I draw my own character? I've completely forgotten. I haven't drawn her in that long. She's got more of like a bob, but it's very similar. And she's got... What kind of glasses does she have? She doesn't quite have my glasses. She has these like square glasses. She's got these like two little marks on her face and these lines. I want to fix this angle real quick. I just took a life drawing class, so I'm trying to like remember how to do this, but she's kind of got this shoulder up a little higher than that one, so it would like come around. I wouldn't quite go. There we go. That's more of like what I wanted it to be. No, it's not. But you know what? We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. It's her neck. I'm terrible at drawing necks. I always have to like separate them for the rest of the body like a puppet. What kind of helps me is drawing this point right here. I'll draw it kind of in the same direction as the chin. It kind of helps get me used to the angles. But yeah, so Endy, like I said, a bunch of different iterations. I drew her back in middle school. She started out as like a Minecraft OC, and I'll turn that music up a little bit actually for you. She started out as like a Minecraft OC. I used to call her Queen Underbacon because I was a child. But then she became Endel Black Pearl and was kind of like, she was my Mary Sue OC for the longest time, and I've kind of fixed her, but I think part of the fun of having her is like the fact that she's still kind of broken and like a little too OP. A lot of my OCs kind of fit into the same, well, this is common for a lot of artists, but a lot of my OCs kind of fit into the same universe I call abnormality, which is something I've been working on for a while. I think I have a couple more drawing streams. I think there's one where I actually was working on a project that I was doing for school. I got to actually display my art in my community college's museum, which was super cool opportunity. But what I did basically was a character design exhibition exploring the versatility of character design and like why it's an important art form. And I did 9 pieces. One piece for each of my main characters that's in abnormality, which I want to make like, I'm not sure if I want to make it like a comic series or a game series or an animation series, but the basis of it is I want it to be like a musical thing, so I think we're gonna just do an animation series. We all have names that we cringe on, but when we look back on, hold on, my chat's a little wonky. Oh god, I've moved the mouse. Yeah, we all have names that we cringe on when we look back on. I named a Sonic OC of mine Hedgelord. I thought I was clever. I love Hedgelord. That's amazing. That's such a great name. And you know what? Things like that where it's like, yeah, we cringe a little bit, but we were having fun. So I think it's important to like remember that we're having fun and not hate on ourselves too much for it. Hello? Why are my commands not working at all? This is working. Oh, because my charger is blocking the keyboard. Yeah, we were having fun, that kind of thing. But in terms of the exhibition, I was able to have Endy in the exhibition, and I think on a stream I was working on one of them for Plague, and I'm hoping to kind of explain that a little bit further on. But that's like a whole big thing that I don't want to talk about today. I'll probably talk about it sometime else. Nah. Yeah, actually, I can kind of. Sometimes I'll do like a secondary sketch to get things situated where I need them to be, and that's what I'm doing right now. She is more of a angular eye shape. I don't really differentiate eye shapes all that much, but this is one of them that I'll do. I'll do mine where it's like a big arc like that, and I'll do like this kind of shape, but this is my more angular eye shape. I need to start varying it a little bit. But you know what? Today's not the day to do that. Today is just the day to warm up and get some work done. I think my brush is a little too thick. But Endy's whole thing is that you can tell she's a Minecraft OC because she guards over a place called The End. Not like the Minecraft one. It's just inspired by the Minecraft one. Legally distinct. But it's the place where all souls come to rest, and she's nicknamed the Demon Queen at the End because she's the one that's in charge of making sure all the souls are reincarnated where they need to go, if they need to be reincarnated, or if they need to be protected, put into a certain area. But she's in a way, she's like the final death, but she's not really death. Death is actually another character. I have 4 characters inspired by the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Just your plague. I call him Plague in mine. It always really called like Pestilence, but I call him Plague in mine because I've always liked the word plague better than pestilence. It's easier for me to pronounce. And I think my plague is I think it's helpful to like determine or like differentiate the fact that this is not the biblical one. Hello? Why are you here? You can leave. But I have plague, war, death, and famine. And just because I'm talking about it and I'm full of energy, they are essentially acted as her reapers, but death started wanting more control of the end and tried to kind of overthrow her, was banished to reality, and now they are the paranormal hunters, not Supernatural. I actually didn't watch Supernatural until after I made that, but they're paranormal hunters. And the whole kind of main story of Abnormality is that Plague's daughter is a star child that needs to keep death from overthrowing the end, but is also being used as kind of a weapon to overthrow the end. So it's kind of a push and pull. And that's a very basic description of Abnormality, but it's something. It's something, all right. But again, it's been something that I've been working on since like middle school. That's what I wanted to do. Hello? There we go. But so there's a lot of like story and lore and stuff, but I need to like calm myself down. To actually get to do stuff on it. So I'm hoping after I'm done with school and learning animation, I can start making like a musical review series. Because, you know, it's just fun. I think it's just fun. A cat girl who's basically a goddess. I've seen weirder concept like mine. It's fair. That's fair. Like, not the most original, but I think it's important to keep her this way. Because it reminds me of like where I came from. And her color scheme is a choice, but I think it actually really works for her. Yeah. I'm gonna do very simple line art. I think I may actually even just keep this one as the line art, and can I? Ooh. Yeah, I think that actually works. My style is kind of going through a little bit of a metamorphosis right now. I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. It's looking a little different than it usually is, but you know what? That's fine. That happens. I keep pressing the little like cross hair thing. Yeah, there she is. There's Endy. Yep, there's my pump again. It's dying, so it's like, bitch, can you charge me? Like, no, I don't want to right now. I'm doing something. Hello, June. Welcome. I'm just working on a warm-up right now of an OC of mine that I just finished talking about. And then I'm gonna start working on a couple of other things. So I used to think that her color scheme was really unique until I watched Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, oh, huh, I am not original at all, am I? And no, I'm not. But the struggle here is going to be finding a, it's not really that saturated. It's more like, the trouble here is going to be finding presets for, I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. But the struggle here is going to be finding matching colors that don't look disgusting. Over summer, I am hoping to get a little more into my comic. I'm trying to make it both a comic and like an animation thing. Just kind of having fun with the story and seeing where it goes. I feel like she'd binge Gravity Falls in one day. She gives up. Yeah, she would. She would. So what Endy is basically is wine mom that adopts gremlin children. I'm sure you guys are not surprised by this, but I was the kid that did text-based roleplay a lot. I still do. I have one roleplay that my friend and I do to bounce like writing stuff off of each other and just like having fun. It's a good outlet. And without revealing too much, she's adopted about 3 rat children and had 2 regular children on her own. So she's absolutely wine mom. And yes, she absolutely would binge Gravity Falls. And then she'd totally like gush about it to her kids, and her kids would be like, "Mom, I have no clue what you're talking about," because she's the only nerd. That's not true. Arabella and Marlo are totally nerds. That's her kid's name. She's got... I think I made this color scheme when I was first learning about color theory. So I was like, yes, compliments. It's not that saturated. It's more, yeah. It's darker. I keep switching it to mechanical pencil. I don't like that. There's that. For any of you that are interested, if you do want to see some of my other art stuff, I do have an Instagram. I'm kind of backing away from Instagram right now because it's being so difficult with artists. But it is Vicious Milk Official. It's under the same name. I have my old icon as it, but if you want to go see more of that, you can definitely go see that on Instagram. There it is. There she is. Oh my god, I haven't seen her in forever. I think the last time I drew her was like a year ago. And I used to draw her all the time. Now I just draw Diaboli all the time. I've drawn Diaboli a couple times on stream, I think. But yeah. I give her more of a bob than I usually do. It's cute. I like it on her. There's that. And then she's got like really dark lipstick because that's edgy and cute and I like it. I'll do that with. She's got kind of like, she just kind of wears black. Everything else is black. I did give her a red corset, but you can't see that here, obviously. Yeah, my style is becoming more, what's the word? Like, I don't know what the word is for it. It's a little too dark. It's more like grayish black. Nope, wrong brush, wrong brush. That's more like what it is. It's more, I don't know if it's just Clip Studio Paint. I started using Clip Studio Paint a while ago. I know people are upset because of the whole like subscription thing, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's different though. It's that happens sometimes. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna welcome it. We're gonna roll with it. We're not gonna. You know what it is? She looks like Millie from Hell of a Boss right here. It's because of the bob and the straps and the sweater fold. I wasn't expecting that. But it's happening and I'm kind of here for it because she's very much a Millie type. She has this like giant battle axe. That's very anime, and I kind of adore it. Should I give her? I feel like I should give her a bell. I feel like she'd go for that. She'd definitely go for it. Yeah, there she is. Hey, Andy. Yeah. I have to ask, where'd the name Vicious Milk come from? And TBH, I see the Millie resemblance. Yeah, I can. It's the bob. It's this portion right here. Well, the name Vicious Milk kind of didn't come from anywhere. I remember when I was in high school, I was bored because I was using the name Queen Under Bacon because I was still obsessed with like Minecraft and everything, and I was like, okay. I wanted like a cool, like a semi-cool Tumblr name as like my username, even though I wasn't on Tumblr. And I was kind of looking at all of them, and it was like, oh, Granddad's Feet or Puchiko or like, something like that. So I was like, what could I do? And my brain just popped up with Vicious Milk, and I was like, yep, that's the one. That's where it is. So what you're saying is she's definitely more on the dominant side. She kind of has to be. She's this, like, as I talked about before on stream, she's the sole, like, protector of the end. So she's got, like, a lot on her shoulders, but she also has a family to take care of as well. So she's always the one. Oh. Hello? It's working okay. I'm using my phone for tracking, so there's an alarm that popped up. But, yeah, she's got a family and a wife and 2 kids and things to take care of, so she's very much more on the dominant side. I'm gonna be really honest, it's really nice to just like talk and draw for a little bit. I haven't been able to do that in basically 6 months because of school, because of working on client stuff, so it's nice to draw something for myself. Between Granddad's Feet and Vicious Milk, I like the latter. Yeah, I think I think Vicious Milk takes the win. But I kind of don't know why. I just fell in love with it, and it was confusing enough to make people go like, what? But also unique enough to be recognizable. But it's kind of funny. I always get questions on that, which is totally fine. I don't mind answering questions on that. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so I have added this kind of tuft of hair coming over her face. And usually, you can see it in my thumbnails, I'll just do that. I think if I do that, I'll select that and shade that part of the hair. I think if I separate the shading there, that might work. I used to not do shading like this, but once I started working, once I started working on Fiverr and I was like, okay, I gotta get shit done, I started learning how to use the selection tool. Because that, my friend, is what we call work smarter, not harder. And then I'm also gonna have to ask, but once I'm done with these stickers and once everything's squared away, I may be able to actually show you guys where the stickers went to, so you guys can take a look for yourselves, because it's actually a pretty cool idea, the stuff the client is doing. Because this isn't the first one I've done for them. Oh, I forgot the glasses thing. It's fine. I'll add that later. I've done some other character designs for them for some other projects. Ah, no, come back! There we go. And they came out really fun, and I learned a lot while making them, so That's there. And I'm really bad at like figuring out where things are supposed to go for shading. Because I have a really hard time seeing value. So sometimes my shading doesn't necessarily make sense. Draw null from Baldi's Basics. Gonna be quite honest with you, bud. I have no clue who that is. I've seen Baldi's Basics, but I don't know what the character that is. I like the game though. I feel like I want to play it, but every time I try to play games like that, I get panicked and I start like shaking. But I wasn't. Oh, yay! Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. What was I doing? Oh, I locked that. That's not what I want to do. Oh, hey, I forgot to multiply it. There we go. Turn that down. If you really want me to, I can look up a picture real quick, but after that I gotta start working on, my, client work. Oh, sorry, Vicious, I have to leave early. I'll hopefully be here for the next stream in its entirety, though. That's okay. Thank you for stopping in. I know it's been, like, already half an hour, so have a good night, Alex. See you later. Yeah, let me finish this and then I'll look it up. I'm gonna try not to be up all night like I have been for the last actually more than 2 days. Like this whole week I've been kind of on a horrible sleep schedule. I'll fall asleep at like 4 a.m. and then wake up at yeah, I'll fall asleep at 4 a.m. and then wake up at like 4 p.m. So I get like a whole 12 hours of sleep, but it's actually not that restful. So I'm gonna try and get on a better sleep schedule. Yeah. Here she is. I haven't drawn her in a very long time. Let's do some blushies. Can blend this out a little bit. I would use Gaussian blur, but that's kind of difficult to use for this type of thing because it's so like not structured. So I'll just blend that out a little. Yeah, there she is. I completed Endy for the day. Yeah, so I'll probably post a bunch of this stuff. I'll probably post on my Instagram. So like I said, same name over on Instagram if you're interested. All right, so Mousy has requested null. So let me look up a reference. Oh, is it the dude with the shirt and the pants? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I've never done a transparent character before, so this will be interesting. New. I don't know. I want to fix that. I don't know why it pops up with just a transparent. I don't actually like that. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. So he's got like... I'm gonna draw the skeleton first. There we go. That's the right one. He's like T-posing. Wait, that'd be funny if I just drew him T-posing. Wait. That's so funny. I kind of love that. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I add another? There we go. I changed up my workspace, so I'm like, I don't understand. Okay, so he's got like hair. How have I want to see how other people have drawn him. Let me see some fan art. Oh, this one's cute. Yeah, so they draw the eyes and stuff. Does he have eyes in the thing? Kind of. He's kind of. Oh my god, it took 0.2 seconds for me to find some not safe for work art. Okay, I'm gonna close that. He's kind of got some eyes, a little bit, but it's mostly just the shirt. There we go. There's some of that. I love all of the folds in his, wait, can I bring that? Wait, not here. I want to bring it back up here. This is the one, this is the fan art reference I was looking at. And yeah, literally 2 lines down. But he's kind of, does he have actual eyes? I can't really tell. It looks like he might have some sort of eye. Okay. Wait. Is this guy the, wait. So, yes, play. Bear with me here. Is this guy the principal guy from the game? I don't know anything else from Baldi's Basics besides like Markiplier's first playthrough of the first game, or even like the remastered one for his birthday or whatever. There was something, I remember that, but he's kind of got that kind of his pants. Yeah, because here's the... Here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Here's the... Is this the... like, what he's based on? Or is there 2 versions of it? If someone wants to... Let me check. If someone wants to give me that, then they can let me know. But... Oh, did I close it? I didn't close it. I can bring this back up. Choo. He's got like, I think I saw it was like 3 buttons. Oh, this is on. Damn it, I drew it on the wrong layer. Okay, to use the white to color that. And now I can erase this. I'll actually make his eyes a little bigger. Why is this? Oh, because I'm in white, dumbass. That's why. Yeah, that's actually a little menacing, huh? Huh. Wait, that actually is a little terrifying. Jeez, that's kind of scary. That's okay though. That's okay though. Let me actually do some line art for this, since that's what I'm going to be doing the most of the time. I hate the mechanical pencil. Stop with the pencil! Actually, I'll give him a collar. There's that. Why is my thing... It's not usually this, like, jumpy. There's that. I like to do these, like, shoulder folds. I think it gives a little bit more expression because I don't usually draw folds, but, you know. Which is really funny because my mom works as a costumer, so she, like, works with clothes. I grew up with her working with clothes. I don't know why it's so hard for me to figure out folds. But, you know what? You live and learn. Also, apologies if I go quiet at any point. I tend to get, like, really focused and kind of forget that things are happening. So, yeah. There's that. And I didn't put any folds there at all. Too much. There's some. Like, I've tried to look up tutorials for different folds and stuff, but I haven't figured out one that actually looks good in my style. It's always been, like, kind of stylized and weird, so I just kind of figure it out. Wow, how profound. Just figure it out. Good job. I think I can move... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Control D. Excuse me. Oh, the charger. Control D. No, enter. There you go. M. Control T. There we go. I am aware I'm dying. It's fine. It's fine. There. Hey, some actual hair for once. Does that work? Hey, that works actually, I think. I don't actually ever recall seeing this character before. No! No! Stop it! There we go. Okay. There we go. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is fucked, Lebowski. It's fine. Can I... What is this? Oh, that's the sketch layer. I can just do away with that. Let me remember. Let me remember what it was. It's got like a red... I want to try and do this from memory. Or it's up there and I can just do that. Here. Oh, I can definitely see people anime boying him. Which is fine. I think it's fun. You do whatever you want to. Yeah. Oh, that actually reminds me for some reason. I have a character that I built because I was forced to take a Latin class. And I didn't realize it at the time, but he is the epitome of a Tumblr sexy man, and I am so excited for people to see him. It's Diaboli. I've drawn Diaboli on my channel before, or I've put it up on my socials, but I'm so excited for people to Tumblr sexy man him, because he'd be all for it. And he's like, Diaboli is like the kind of the creator of the universe in Abnormality. So I think it'd be, and he's an absolute grandpa, so I think it'd be super funny, like kind of in a Bill Cipher way, but not at all like, what's the word? He's not at all evil. And he's like my favorite character to draw. Diaboli is, like I said, was made out of me being forced to have to take a Latin class in high school because all the Spanish classes were full and all the French classes were full, so I was forced to take Latin. That's a story I can actually talk about after this, but so I was forced to take Latin, which I actually had fun with it. I like Latin. I was learning a lot, but so his full name is Diaboli ex Animus, meaning devil of mind. And it took me a while to figure out what he was meant to represent in my life. Usually I make characters and fit them in. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a second. I thought the sirens were in the music, but they're outside my window. I'm getting arrested, y'all. No, I'm not. It's fine. They're not coming for me. It's fine. But what was I talking about? Diaboli. Yeah, so Devil Mind, I was forced to take Latin class, and it took me a while to figure out what he really represented, because I use character designs as like a way to process what's going on in my life. And he was meant to reflect my questioning religion, and during that time I was heavily inspired by like witchiness and trying to figure that out for myself. But I never ended up going into like witchcraft like some of my friends did. I just think it's neat. But it was meant to kind of reflect the time of like uncertainty and how scary things aren't necessarily always scary. So he resembles Satan in a sense, but he isn't Satan. He's Diaboli. He's Dia. He allows people to call him Satan because that's what was developed, and he doesn't like to get involved, but he's not the preconceived notions that people have of Satan or the devil, if that makes sense. So he's kind of meant to represent that a little bit, and in another sense, he's supposed to represent what I believe God is in a certain way. I don't think he looks like Diaboli. I don't think an omniscient power or whatever. I'm not really religious, but I feel like if I would want God to be like Diaboli, if that makes sense. But that is kind of a touchy topic, but I think Diaboli can be, I want Diaboli to be whoever you want him to be type of thing. But yeah, so that's the character that I want people to Tumblr sexy man. And I can show you guys later why, but I love him so much. He's so fun to draw because he's so simple, and he's so fun to draw because he's so simple, and because he only has one eye and no mouth. So it's like, it's a bit like Wallace or Gromit from Wallace and Gromit, where you can kind of understand what he's thinking based entirely off of his eye expression. So he's a good character to have for exercises like that. So I'm really excited to be able to do stuff with him once I finally get to learn how to do animation in school. I'm really excited for that. There's one. Now what do I do for the eyes? I think I'll make them fucking mechanical pencil. I'll make them a little red, actually, so you can see it. That's cool. Yeah. There we go. I'll do some quick shading as well. Then I should start working on my sticker work, which is the whole reason why I wanted to do this stream. But you know what? It's fine. This is a chance to interact with you guys, and I'm having fun with it. It's fine. It's meant to be fun. We're all having fun. It's fine. He's gonna be backlit because that's, I don't know what else shading to do for this. No, not backlit. Frontlit is what I was gonna say. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, there he is. Ba-bing. 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 Oh, that was bad. Beep. Beep. Okay. Alright, let's set this up naturally so it doesn't jump scare me. Alright, shading. Do your thing. I forgot to... No, that's not what I wanted. I forgot to clipping mask that. There we go. There's the boy. It's in the mechanical pencil! Wait. Go back. Stupid ass mechanical pencil. Okay. Man, I wish I could have any artistic talent, but I never graduated from Stick Figures 101. Oh my god. Okay. Here's the thing. If you want to draw, draw. I have this conversation with my boyfriend all the time. If you want to draw, draw. I know it's hard to learn, and I know it takes a lot of time, and I know it's very intimidating. But honestly, everybody starts with stick figures, so if you feel you want to draw something, I'd say go ahead and try drawing it, because you can't learn unless you do, right? So I encourage everybody to just try and draw something, or do something, and that kind of goes for everything. I'd say like every kind of talent-based thing. Like, sure, you may suck for a little bit. Like, everybody does, to some degree. But if you have something that you want to draw and something that you want to get out of you, do it. I mean, art therapy is art therapy for a reason, but yeah, here's the boy. I'll add a little bit of, I've been obsessed with this, like, add glow filter. Get out of here, mechanical pencil. Nobody wants you here. Because I can, like, add some really cool glowy effects. And I think that's really cool. It's not really that realistic, but I really like it. I know, I'm dying. It's fine. And I really like making things look plasticky and kind of doll-like, because I that's how I section out my stuff normally, is I make it look kind of like puppets. Oh my god, hi Rainbow! Hello! It's so good to see you here. Thank you. I'm really happy with my model because I just re-rigged it. I just finished drawing, I don't know how long you've been here, but I just finished drawing a request, Noel from Baldi's Basics, and an Endy sketch, because I haven't drawn her in forever. So I wanted you to see the Endy sketch. She's looking like Millie from Hell of a Boss, because I gave her much more of a bob than I usually do, and my style's kind of changing. So I'm not sure what to do with that, but it's gonna be fine. So have the Endy drawing, because you draw my characters way more than I ever do. So there she is. All right. I'm gonna save that. Save. No. Request. Stream. There we go. Alright, so now that these guys are saved, I'm gonna close them. And we're gonna get started on the stickers that I came here to do an hour ago. That was a good warm-up. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to fix... Where is it? Her chin right here. I made the angle way too up. Where's the line art? I need to label line art. Is that... There it is. There's the line art. So these are the stickers that I'm working on for one of my clients. And I'll have to get permission to really say the name and everything, but I want to be able to do this. I had to stop working on these. Let me see for a second. If I had to stop working on these for a while because oh, it's under the colors. Yeah. Nope, I'm still on the, there we go. I just stopped working on these because my hand hurt. Once I started doing the model. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, I think I need to make it, where is it? Hello? Oh, there you are. Once I started working on the model and working on a couple other projects, my hand was like, I want to kill you. And all the angles are all a little weird here. I suck at angles. Let's try that. That's a little better. That's a little better. That's a little better. I think I need to make this out a little more. Oh, erasing line art. Oh, erasing line art. Shaking her around lovingly. Yeah, that's how I was feeling drawing her, because I got to talk about her. I haven't drawn her in like a long time. Yeah, I like that better. I think I need to... It's this angle. I say confidently, not knowing what angle it actually is. Yeah, I like that a little better. And I think I need this to come out more like that. And this to come this way. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, so this is gonna be difficult. This horn is over here. Ah, yes, angles, an artist's vein of existence. Seriously, angles fucks me up every time. Every single goddamn time. But I think that, I don't like... This is... She looks like Alistair. I think I basically stole Alistair's design. Shh, it's fine. She's a snake woman. It's fine. That's gonna cause a... What's the word for that? Tangent line. Angles and line width. That always gets me. Okay. I think for her hair, I'm just gonna have to take that out entirely and redo the gradient. Can I can probably just select all of that. Let me try and do this. Miu still has art of her since middle school. It's so slay. Thank you. So slay to see how much you've improved. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I still have a bunch of art of her from middle school as well. Back when she had the Vizzy Pop ponytail. Girl. Hair does not work that way, although I still love that ponytail. Alright, this is gonna be the difficulty. Because I can fix all of this coloring right here just by doing this hair gradient. But I need to select all of this in one go, which is gonna be hard. But you know what? We're gonna fucking do it. Oh my god, can you stop, please? I forgot it's not like Procreate. I can't pick my... There's gotta be, like, some sort of selection for that or something. I've gotta check that out. I think I can section it, though. Or I can do... Yeah, I can do, like, that. And then come in... like that. Yeah, there we go. We learn things. We learn things. We learn new things every day. And then I can go back and take all that out with the removing selection tool. This feels great to actually be doing something on stream and just talking. I don't know why I stopped doing this. I stopped doing it a while ago. Well, I know exactly why I stopped doing it. Because of school. Also, I know it probably looks like my model's asleep right now. I want to fix that, but I don't know how. A lot of the stuff that I want to fix for my model is just trial and error and improvement. There. Okay, yeah, okay, I did it. Yeah, I actually did it. Right? Close. There's that one I need to get as well. Get this. I need to get... I've learned with this gradient tool that you need to be very precise about where you're putting your selection pixels, because it will just decide for you that it wants to do something. So that's... You gotta be very careful with that. Alt. Get rid of that. I mean, I can probably just... like, erase some of those stray pixels, but I don't want to have to do that. No, wait! Go back. Can I... Yeah, okay. I think I was hitting control. Also, y'all, this is probably gonna take a long time. Probably into, like, 2 a.m. So, be prepared for that. Don't feel free to leave. Don't feel free to leave. Feel free to leave when you need to. I will not be offended. Because I'm behind on a lot of this. Okay. Gradient. I was actually really lucky when I was doing the gradients for this. The sunset gradient is already a preset, so that works. Also, whoa, what is this? I have to fix the parameters on that. Oh, I'm on the line art layer. No, no. Go back. There we go. Yeah! That looks a lot better. I think that looks a lot better. Don't feel free to leave. We're forced to stay here forever. No one can leave. No, you're in this with me now, chat. You can't leave. Nobody can leave. Yeah, that looks better. Let me zoom out from it. I feel like her head is a little too long. I think what I can do is, can I shift select this, and where's the line art? Y'all, I really need to, no, it's control select? Yeah, it's both of those. And I think I can, oh, this is gonna be a very delicate process. Move it down just a tad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's not as wonky as I thought. that actually looks not bad. There's a couple things that I want to fix, but I probably don't need to spend this much time doing just a sticker, but I think they look cool, and they're gonna be big stickers, so you know what? It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. So now, where is the... Oh, I didn't select the... Oh, I didn't select the multiply layer. That's the line art layer. Go back, go back, go back. Here we go. Now it's fine. There. How much? Yeah. I think I can... Where it's over the color. Yeah. I forgot to select the shadow layer. That's fine. Nope, not that whole thing. Let's... Nope. Yes. Okay. Can I just bring that down a touch? Yeah, close enough. And now I can go back in and do that. I know some people like to use different colors and stuff for shadows, but I found for me what helps is to have all of my shadows sketch in the same color that I have my shadows and highlights in, depending on what it is. If it's just normal highlights, then I'll do my sketch color because it's lavender, so it looks white sometimes. But sometimes I'll change highlights and shadows depending on what needs to look good. But I think for usual, it looks fine. It looks good. It just helps me kind of keep track of stuff. There. Oh yeah, we're getting some Animal Crossing. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. This came up when I searched up stream safe music. So why is that the way that that is? Why is that the face that my model is making? I don't know why. All right. Ah, it's on the line art layer, huh? Yep. Okay. Well, that was an easy fix. Got real scared there for a second. I know, my pump. It's fine. Okay, yeah. Zoom out. I need to up this line art here, because that looks weird. Here. No! Wrong color. Why are you doing that? Why is that what you're doing? What is this? Oh, it's the highlight. Okay, that's why. What is this? Oh, it's just the highlight. Yeah. Here. Nope. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, there she is. I just realized I gave Seraphina Endy's corset as well. I really have like 2 outfits I give my characters. Yeah. CEO grind set, y'all. Rise and grind. So this project that I'm doing for my client is I made 3 different mascots for his brand, each representing different characters of his brand, sort of like a gorillas type thing, or different aspects of the brand. Poppet is like the multiple characters that he has. He has kind of like a multiverse design thing. So she's the Dark Enchantress that makes all the characters. Mary Jane is the human art student. She's the one that the brand is kind of like stoner skater culture, so I made her like that and made the lamest weed joke ever for her name, but I kind of love her. She kind of represents the style of the brand and the artists that make all the art. And then Serafina is kind of just a fun way to represent owning a small business and my brain just paused. What? To owning a small business and kind of like making fun of the CEO grind set thing, because it's silly and I like her. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. Lamias are kind of my thing. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I like women in general. She's really fun. And she's really dynamic. I was really happy with this angle that I got. Like, no shame in that at all. So that's that fixed. I can send that in as well. Save. Export. Serafina sticker. I was gonna call her Tempest, but it didn't really work out. I like Serafina better. It's kind of fun. And so the basic concept is I have 3 characters that he can use. I have 3 stickers. I have 3 logos for them that he can put on embroidered beanies or as a pattern for something. They're just kind of like head logos. And I'm going to make character cards that he can put in the packages for like freebies or like learn about the characters. And I'm going to do that for a couple of other characters that I've designed for him as well. So she really is girl bossing right now. You know what? No, I'm going to keep it CEO grind set because I'm tempted to make it girl boss, but I'll definitely put that in the description. What do I put this in? Exports. Yes. I have so many fucking folders for like everything. Yeah, there. Yes, replace it. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now that's done. Now for Poppet, I like Poppet. Poppet was the first one that I designed. Oh. Hello? Can you not? I have the base, what's the word? I have the base sketch for her already done. She's gonna be like about emotional support plushies. I want to show you guys the sticker I made for Mary Jane. It's fun. I really like it. Oh, I put it in the other folder. No, I did not. Where is my sticker? Excuse me? Here it is. I was panicking for some reason. Awake, but at what cost? That one's Mary Jane's. She basically survives on Monster. And I wasn't intending for that color scheme, but it worked out. So I'm glad it worked out. But I will ask, I want to show you guys anyway because I feel like it's portfolio stuff, but I will ask to make sure that I can tell you the name of the brand and everything, but if yes, then I'd love to show you guys that later. Now, the line work for Poppet is gonna be interesting. Mary Jane just like me for real. Yeah, I think she just like me for real as well. I don't drink energy drinks because I get cracked out anyway, just in normal life, but that's, I think we need to be grateful that I don't drink energy drinks. That. Alright, line work time. An hour and a half in. Okay, what's the debate is where I start. I think for this one I need to start with the head. I used to start with the head for a lot of stuff and I still kind of do, but I need to not do that as much. You know what, actually, if I start with the doll, that's on the wrong layer. Hello? Hello? Can my commands work, please? What do I want to do? Lock it. There. Come on. Be confident. Nope. There it is. Okay. I have to remember too that a lot of these details are going to be small and not many people are going to actually see them because they're small, so I can be a little more giving with it. There, that's not bad. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Let me... Also, fair warning, I might get really quiet here just because I'm focused on the line art, but I don't... This eye is too high up, but I don't have to really, like, fix it. Poppet was really fun to design. She's, like... She was really fun to design because she's really spacey and very witchy. So it... I got to kind of have fun with space stuff, which I like. Yeah! Yeah, I like that. Okay, now that the chin is the hard part. That's the thing that I'm realizing with me and my style. Chins are hard. I noticed it in my life drawing class. The space between... That's not it. There are two spots that I was having a hard time with. And it's the space between the nose and the top of the lip. I always made my faces really long, realistically. And the chin angle is hard. I never leave enough room for chins. As you can probably see on my model, it works for my style, I think, but for realism it really doesn't. But we're gonna figure that out. I think in like 20 minutes here, probably at the 2-hour line, I'm gonna try and take a break, because I never take breaks at all, and I need to. I hardly took I realized it when I was making my model. I hardly took a break at all. It is really not good for my health. Okay, that works for now. I may have to change it. Realistic faces. That was the worst with life. It really was. What helped me with the faces is my professor saying, realistically, all adult humans have the same facial proportions. What changes it is the skin and muscle around your face. So you can start with kind of the same base proportions and then build onto it, which actually really helped me for my couple of portraits that I had to do. But because it meant that I didn't have to get the structure of the person's face correct the first time. I could start with the same proportional adult face every time and then build onto it. I think it's tilted. Yeah, that works for now. It's a little weird, but there's not much that I can really do, I think. There. Okay. That looks fine for now. I'll change it up later. Knee. Knees are hard. Yeah, there we go. There's something. Something to start with. I think she has... Did I design her like that? Mm-hmm. Sorry. I did give her a tummy. Let's think about this. Let's think about this. No. Yeah, I'll start with that. I'll start with that and then go from there. Because you know what? This is all gonna be hidden by the clothes anyway. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. Alright. It's also starting to get to the time where everybody's going to sleep at my house, so I'm gonna have to start being a little quieter. I don't realize that I'm yelling. Here, I'll move my... There. I think what's changing in my style is my line width is changing a little more. Usually it's kind of the same throughout, and I think it's giving it more of a dynamic look, I guess. Okay, let's think about... Don't sketch it. Let's do that. Uh-oh, something just happened downstairs. I can hear it now because I took my headphone off. There. That looks a little weird. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I matched the same lineup with that, so I can bring that out a little bit. It's a little better, I think. I have to see it all together. Listening to all the details that go into the making of art is really interesting. I can't draw to save my life, but love all the tips and tricks artists use to make theirs. Yeah, it really is a process that a lot of people don't really realize, and that's why things like this cost a lot if you're commissioning them, because it takes a lot of time to make and figure out how to make it real. don't really like that, but we're gonna go with it for right now. Yeah, I like, there we go. That's what I needed. Yeah, and then she has like a pocket. I don't like that. Come on, my charger keeps like popping up under the control key, so I can't control Z back. Let me see where she has the pocket. Yeah, she has the pocket on her sides. Up there. Yeah, that's something. I'll start with that. I'll start with that. Let's try that and see how that goes. Because she's got a skirt too. That kind of comes out and under. Yeah, there it is. I think I can actually make this come out more like that and overlap with the string, the drawstring on the back for the apron. She's got an apron, and then yeah, I think that works for now. I'll probably come back to it later. Okay, so there's something that I realized when I was doing my life drawing class that I don't know that I do. But if I'm trying to reference something and I say, oh, I need to go up and to the left, right? I will go up and to the right. And it looks weird. I'm like, oh, I need to, if I'm drawing the foot, right, I need to make this kind of shape, right? Which don't follow that, that's bad. But when I was doing it, I'd be like, okay, I need to do that. So I'd go like up and then like down, and I'd be like, what? You want to run that by me again? Because that's not correct, brain. So, but like talking through it on stream helps. I haven't been making that many mistakes, honestly. So I'm not sure why. But I was looking through my but all the stuff I did for this semester for life drawing lately. That's why I've been talking about it. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. And I think it really did help me improve a lot. Because I've been drawing for a long time, but I've been self-taught for a lot of it. Even with doing art stuff in high school, I was pretty much self-taught throughout that until AP, actually more like painting, because I never really did painting in my spare time. And my art teacher was one of those art teachers that like, oh, he's got a gallery in Hawaii, and of course, thank you, Obsidian Newt, just popping in to say thank you for the fun Destiny 2 videos. I'm glad you really like them. I've been having a lot of fun playing with them, or playing Destiny. I'm starting to realize that maybe not many people know that I'm still learning about the game, so in the intros of my videos, I'm going to be stating that I'm learning from now on, so new people know what's up and aren't just like, who's this bitch and why does she suck at this game? But yeah, so thank you, I appreciate it. But he was that kind of teacher that, oh, he has a gallery in Hawaii and is a well-known name and is one of those like abstract teachers that draws lines on a canvas, which can be art in and of itself. I'm not knocking that, But what I am saying is that he did not like my art. He was the teacher that said no anime in the classroom, which to a certain degree I can understand. Like, sometimes you need to be drawing something in a specific style, so anime is not necessarily going to help you here because you're not going to really learn what you need to do in order to learn the basics of art. But it was just that kind of vibe, right? So I've been self-taught most of my life, so to actually get some things that were helpful and helping me improve in my art was really valuable and fun. The dog likes to push on my door. Life drawing is the peak drawing class. Literally kept my sanity this semester. Shout out to my prof for real. Exactly. Because life drawing is so active. Because you're drawing from life, obviously, but you're in the moment with the model who's in a vulnerable position in front of you, and they're allowing you to study them so that you can get better at your craft. And you have to be there and actively study them. So it's much more active than people realize, especially in those stupid ass drawing desks. I hate those drawing desks. They hurt so much. They hurt my ass. All right. So there's the main body. And we're gonna do the cape now. I think that looks a little weird, but if that can come up. Yeah, I think if it overlaps her face and comes down like that, then I can kind of like have it overlap like that. So this is like the inside portion. I'm just making shit up at this point. Bruh, but the professor, I hate artists like that. Seems like someone who'd like white square on white canvas. Exactly, 100%. Like, certain abstract pieces are fun to a certain extent. I'm gonna need to draw that out a little bit more, huh? That made no sense, sorry. Abstract pieces like that can be fun and like good things to think about. Like the art, I think it's what is it? Dadaism, where it's just the art and the ridiculousness of life, from what I understand. And art like that can be fun, like the whole like porcelain throne, whatever, and it's just a urinal. It's like named sculpture or something, where it's kind of just absurdist and fun. That can be really nice, but it's the pretentiousness of it that I hate. Which is why I like abstract movements like Dadaism, because it's poking fun at like the ridiculousness of art and the art world and the elitism. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, we moved on from him, and I didn't take everything he said with a grain of salt, but I was like, you obviously don't actually want to help your students. Besides the popular girls, he was that kind of teacher. So he didn't ever, I don't think he ever really did anything. He wasn't like gross, but he did have an entourage. So I think I've told you about him a couple of times, Rainbow, where it was like, this bitch. But I'm not in high school anymore. In fact, I just graduated community college, so we're not gonna dwell on him anymore. That's her skirt, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Yeah, I really like that. I like the way that that's come out. All right, now for the hair. Foreheads are something that are also really hard for me. I never give my characters enough forehead, which is like, makes them look really weird. Especially for this kind of hairstyle, you need to be able to separate. How do you feel about artists like Pollock, like Jackson Pollock? So, honestly, Jackson Pollock, I think I kind of enjoy his work a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily like, I don't enjoy his work for the art itself. I think it's the story behind the art that I really like, and studying him as a person, but the visuals of the work aren't my favorite. Yeah, foreheads are very hard. It's the same reason why I don't like Picasso. Like, it hurts my head to look at, but I can see why people like it. Hold on a second. Gotta back up a bit. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm want to try and get the angle of the braids right. Because this may sound weird, but I don't usually draw black hair. But I want to get better at it because I think it's really fun. It's a very expressive part of culture. But yeah, it's same reason why I don't like Picasso's work. I can understand liking it because of the story behind it, but it hurts my head to look at. And I know some people are like, well, I don't care about the story of the artist. I want the art to speak to me specifically, but I don't really roll like that. I am of the belief that, I mean, art can be really whatever you want it to be. Like, let's say the banana duct taped to a canvas. Okay, if you want to call it art, it's art, right? Whatever. But for me, art is something that has value, and even if that value is just to have fun, then it's still got a value. That's why I think anime should be considered art. It's because if the goal is to have fun, if the goal is to create a character, if the goal is to have some sort of message to it, even if it's just I was bored and I wanted to draw Naruto, then it's art. You know, I don't think art should really be gatekept like that. But I think you're also allowed to not like certain types of art. Even if it's considered like, how did I draw her needles? Like that. Even if it's considered like a masterful piece of art, you don't have to like everything. You can learn from it, you can study it, you can say like, oh, I like this part of it, or I like this style of it, I like this meaning of it, but you don't have to, I'm gonna turn this down so I can actually hear. You don't have to like the art, but I think it's not fair to say something isn't art, besides NFTs. I may be alienating a bunch of my audience, but besides NFTs. The art piece, Helena had a message, but it was too cruel, I think. What is that one? Let me see if I can find that. Oh, is that by the goldfish? Yeah. I haven't actually seen this one. In 2000, Marco Evaristi was first exhibited Helena, an installation featuring functioning blenders, each containing a live goldfish. Yeah. Oh, that's what... Okay. The work caused unprecedented controversy and still raises a number of key questions about the use of animals in contemporary art. Did they get blended up? For lack of a better word? Or what? Did they just... Were they just in it? Let me read this for a second. I found an article about it. Yeah, they were liquefied. Oh, only one. I believe only one fish was liquidized before the police came to cut the electricity off. Yeah, that I would say is... that is hard. That's a hard one. I think that... Yes, it could be considered art, not... There's a very good video on this by Ponder Sprocket, if you guys haven't seen it. It's, your art offends my, what's it called? I need to add, I just saw on the stream, I need to add an eyelid for that. Your art offends my inhibitions, that kind of thing. I think that's very hard. I think, yes, it is a very cruel thing, but in a sense, yeah, it's art. I had a good debate about this with my friend. Like, he asked me, is it okay to like Hitler's art? I haven't ever seen it, but I was like, I mean, you can separate the art from the artist in that, and at the same time, you can learn from a message without condoning the way that that art was produced. And I don't think, I don't condone the way that that art was produced, but I don't think it's not art, if that makes sense. Art is weird like that. I think if it had a message, it had something to learn from, then yeah, by all means it's art, but that doesn't mean it should be condoned. Also, I just realized my stream popped up in the corner, sorry. That's a really hard one. That's a good discussion piece, honestly. How do I... Okay, how the fuck do I... There, okay. We're gonna go with that. And I'm actually gonna move that. Because I don't like the way that that is. That is it. I'm actually really interested to see what other people think about that. So if you're watching this in the future and you have an opinion, please feel free to put it down in the comments, because we can start a dialogue, start a discussion. Because that's a really good think piece. Yeah, and then okay, so back to this. She had like a tie of yarn around her hair here. I need to redo that. There we go. And then I can do... No! Do not cut that layer. I think in pieces like that the visitors become more of the exhibit than the actual art piece. Yeah, I think in pieces like that, the visitors... Yeah, that is performance art. Performance art is meant to draw the audience in and become participatory art. That is something that I studied with... Well, that's something that I studied. I'm not an expert in it, obviously. But it's something that I studied when I was doing my own museum exhibit for my student invitational class in my college. What I had along with my pieces was a soul color test. It was kind of like a personality test where I've talked about it with Rainbow, but every personality gets a colored soul in my abnormality universe, and depending on what your soul color is, you can kind of determine what your personality is, which is helpful for Endy because she's the one that has to sort them all. But that is a liked version of participatory art because I had audiences actually participating in the art piece, and that's what a lot of performance art does. There's some of the most infamous versions, or some of the most infamous pieces of performance art are covered in that Ponder Sprocket video. I'll probably link it in the description or in the comments or something, because it's a great video. A link to the test? I do. Maybe. It's just a Google Doc. I'll actually bring that out of key. I do. I can put it up and pin it in chat because streaming is fancy. It is just a Google Doc that you can use and print out if you want, or you can go through and write your answers down. But this is abnormality episodes. There it is. And I'll link that Ponder Sprocket video down in the comments as well. But that is okay. I thought my stream froze for a second. Yeah. Copy link. Here. Alright, that is pinned. Y'all can take a look at that if you would like. So that's fun. Thank you for actually reminding me. Honestly, the soul color thing you made still influences the way sketch characters, not gonna lie. And hell yeah, everyone gets a soul color. Yeah, I think I really liked it. It was really cool to see you start sketching in the different colors for different characters and like that, because it actually makes a lot of sense. And I never thought to actually do that, so I'm glad that influenced you, because it's super cool. I never really took in your name until just now. What inspired Vicious Milk? I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. I get questions about this constantly. So essentially, what I wanted to do was create, like, in middle school, high school age, I kind of just wanted to create a fun and unique Tumblr-esque nickname that didn't really mean anything. Kind of like Pukicho or something like that. It's a little memey. And the first thing that popped into my head was Vicious Milk. So I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's cute. It's fun. It's a little absurd, which is something that I have absurdist humor, so that's why it's Vicious Milk. I think too, the idea of having something so basic like milk be considered vicious is really funny. That's kind of what I modeled my mascot after. Maybe you can kind of see him on my Instagram. You can see him in a couple of my animations. His name is Bubba, after Beelzebub, but he's a milk demon. Or he's a demon that's possessed a milk bottle or milk carton. So yeah, I just thought it was something really fun. But yeah, in terms of like participatory art, that walks a fine line, and it's meant to kind of show like Banksy's a good example as well. Like, and he stopped saying like, but Banksy is a good example as well, because is his art damaging? Technically, yes, because it is illegal. It is graffiti on public property. But does that make it any less of an art form? I don't think it does. I have had some fairly violent cheeses. Thank you for sharing. You know what? I fully agree with that. There are some cheeses that I take in and I just eat, and I'm like, no, not this one. Not this one. It's my little senses not happy. Okay, yeah, there's that. I'm actually almost done with the liner, honestly. I've just got the skirt texture to do. I've got the yarn textures as well. Oh, you know what? I forgot to make the legs of the puppet. I'm gonna do that real quick. Or of the doll. I think that's fun. Although that creates a tangent, I should not. I should do that. Yeah, that's fine for now. I'll change it later. They like it funky in some countries. Switzerland was rough, although blue it seems. If yeah, you're a blue soul. Yeah, blues are fun. I like hanging out with blues. My soul color is purple. I'm a little biased though because I love purple in general, but I've realized that people who tend to like the color purple like to kind of be leaders in the background. So it's a very basic color personality test, but it usually seems to be a little accurate. I can do that. I remember I actually just developed the soul colors like at camp when I was like 13. I think it was just like a cabin thing that I did for the rest of the girls in the cabin, and they really liked it for some reason. It is slightly based on Homestuck. I think at the time I was trying to read Homestuck. I never really finished it. So it's like inspired by the Homestuck blood colors, but it's more about personality types than like social rank. At least I think Homestuck's blood types were based on social rank, which I always thought was kind of a cool idea. Has it been okay? In about 5 minutes, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. So, because I forgot how dry your throat gets when you talk on stream, and I have to go feed the dogs anyway. So, and probably feed myself. It's been a few hours since I've eaten. Did I go all the way down her legs for this? Oh, I forgot there's like bells. That's all hidden though. I did, okay. That's fine. Mechanical pencil. Alright, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna take about a 5 to 10 minute break. And I'll probably throw my pump on the charger as well, because it keeps making a lot of noises. Yeah, that looks good. You know what, I'll finish the textures. I feel like these characters border being over-designed, but I kind of don't care. Because what I realized in just doing my own art stuff for myself is that I tend to neglect the design elements of the legs if it's not the point of the character. I don't have a soul color, I guess because my answers are kind of all over the place. Yeah, so what I've realized for people who kind of have mixed personalities, honestly, I'd say just go with your favorite color. Black souls and white souls don't really exist in the soul color. Those are usually reserved for like creatures and stuff, but if honestly you go with whatever you feel is right because you know yourself best. So because the thing with the soul colors as well is they're all based on my preconceived notions of what colors mean. So I people have different notions about like associate or color associations, so it can be very different depending on who takes it. So I just say go with what feels right. All right. All right, I have to take a break. I have to force myself to take a break. All right, I will be back probably in about 5 to 10 minutes. Feel free, if you'd like to stay, feel free to go to the bathroom, get some water, get a snack. We're moving on to the rest of the textures and then the background line art when I get back. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Come on, Stream Deck. Come on, bro. There we go. I need to reboot my Stream Deck. All right, bye. Alright. I return. Hello, everybody. Also, yes, Rainbow, I definitely concur. I can definitely see you as a yellow. I see you as kind of like a sunflower yellow, where you like to, from what I understand, you like to see the positives in every situation, and you always have something kind to say, even if it's not favorable during the situation. But you don't necessarily, from what I've seen at least, you don't necessarily like to what's the word? You don't necessarily like to put your positivity out there a lot, in the sense that, like, you don't like to be toxically positive. You're very realistic about it, so I can see you as kind of like a warmer yellow, which, if that makes any sense. Alright, now I said textures, right? We're doing textures. I'm gonna start with her hair, because I can directly match that up with how I did her hair here. Never mind, I immediately fucked it all up. It was hard. Just do that. There we go. Choo. Falls into a million pieces, thank you. Also texture time. Yes, texture time, of course. I hope that doesn't make me seem like an armchair psychologist. I like to talk about people, if that makes sense. I like to discover what people are like, and because stuff like this actually helps me figure out social cues, if that makes sense. It helps me make sense of the world. And also I'm a theater kid, so you know, I like talking about characters and people. What a concept. Yeah, okay, that actually looks good. I'm getting more used to drawing braids in general. But for her little poofs here, I kind of like to make them look more like yarn, because it brings together like the doll maker aesthetic. Enchantress. I love Enchantress characters. They're so great. Especially spacey ones. Wait. Is this Wailing Stone? Is this a... What hour is it's... Oh, it's hour 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Lapis Lazuli. I actually really like that song from the soundtrack. Sorry, it struck an actual nerve in my brain. I haven't heard that song in over, like, 3 years, I think. Choo, 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 choo. And yes, the sound effects do help. This dude, I know it may sound weird, but this, I know I'm kind of talking to myself, but I'm kind of talking to you guys as well. Like, this feels so much better working. Because if I was just working on this, I was like really nervous to start working on this after my hand got better. Because I was like, I'm having a difficult time just starting it. Actually, I want to give her some muscle definition. That looks weird. That's better. I was just really not excited to start working on this, even though it's something that I wanted to do and something that I promised I would do and actually have a client waiting on me for, so. But this feels a lot nicer. A really small thing, but when I went to the Google Doc, I could see your real name in case you didn't really want it known. It's fine. I've said my real name out loud. I don't really mind that. I mean, I'm an adult. I think I have my real name somewhere in my Instagram account. It's whatever at this point. It's not all that big of a deal for me. Thank you, though. Thank you for letting me know. Even so, I'll probably make a different account just so it doesn't get mixed up with my personal stuff. But I think for right now, it's fine. Okay. Whoa, what the hell is happening? I know you guys can't probably see it, but like 80 different things just opened up on my drawing tablet. Let's go back. Should define that. I want to give some texture to her knees a little bit. I felt really good when I was doing my drawing stuff in my life drawing class, because I do a semi cross hatchy texture. You can kind of see it where I do the lines. And my teacher was watching me do it. I would do the highlights, the big highlights in like I would do hatching, and he liked it, and he encouraged me to keep doing that. So I was like, validation? Help from a teacher encouraging me to do something? Yes, please. It made me very happy. Made me feel like I was doing something right. Alright. This is the part that's weirding me out a little bit, that I did like a chew. I may change that just to there. That is a little better. I think this is what's weirding me out. This is converging just a little too much. Yeah, that's better. No, there. Yeah, I like that better. Okay. The skirt is what's next. I'm gonna turn... Yeah, that looks good. I like that. That off, and then... there. And it'll look better with all of the colors and everything too. Okay, the skirt. New layer for that. Let's do... so the problem with this plaid texture is I don't want it needs to be thinner. I don't want it to create tangents. So I need to like pick and choose where I want the fabric to squash and stretch. Especially for these lines here. Do I want... No, I don't want that there. Let's think about this. Choo. I think I do that and then do that one there. leave that little space. It looks more like a fold. No, it doesn't. I'm lying to myself. Let's change that. Let's make it curve. Yeah, that works. Yeah, there it is. There she is. There's Miss Poppet. Gonna get out because body is still being hella dramatic. So I have a good night and a good rest of your stream. I hope the rest of your stickers go well. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I hope you feel a little bit better later. Bye. Have a good night. Okay. I'm gonna change one more thing. I know I said I wasn't, but I'm gonna change this. This looks weird. Here, this looks weird. That looks like that's part of her back. I think I'm gonna do that. Thicken that line up a little bit. Yeah. I'll probably join these two lines and move this down a little bit as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Separates her arm instead of just falling over it. Nope, I hate it still. I think it needs to go over her shoulder. Welcome to the push and pull. If I do this, what is that gonna look like? I think that's it. I think that's where it is. Yeah, that's something. It looks okay. I'll probably come back to that later. Alright. Oops. I can merge this layer down. Put that one on top. And now... my arm's itchy for some reason. Oh, I like this song. This reminds me of the D&D bit from Hot Diggity Demon. With the mermaid. That's a beautiful sequence. I really love that animation. Okay, let's start with this bear guy over here. Oh, I forgot to put my pump on the charger. It's gonna be fine. There's that. Pichu, 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 pichu. And then buttons for eyes. I'm trying to give a good amount of detail without putting too much detail because this is going to be a sticker. And I want to like get it done. But not rush it. But not give too many details because then people aren't going to see it and then it's just going to look muddy in the pixels. It's a game. Do I give him a Freddy hat? I think I give him a Freddy hat. I think I do that. I think bears just look better with the little top hat anyway. Oh. Choo. I love him. I would die for him now. Definitely. There he is. There's my boy. It's like Markiplier. They clip of Markiplier. There he is. There he is. There's my boy. He's playing the fan games. Right, there's gonna be like a seam down the middle, or down the sides, huh? No tangents. There we go. There he is. Nope, there he is not. I don't like that. Give them a tummy. I think I've got to, yeah, I've got to round out that. Tangents. That's fine. I can deal with that. No, I cannot. This is hard. Angles are hard. Okay, let's think about this logically. It's got a little bit of a shoulder. Oh, if I put his arm out, then it doesn't look as weird. There. No, that looks weirder. Oh my god! Have I, like, never drawn a teddy bear before? What the hell is going on? That's something. I'm just gonna keep it like that for now. I'll add bits and pieces of texture here. Pichu! Pichu! Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. I kind of get the Fluffmodius vibes, the imaginary friend from Something Positive. Ooh, what is that? I've never heard of that. Wait. Something Positive. Oh, is it the... Wait. Fluffmodius. There, I found the wiki. Ooh. Are there any... Oh, it is a comic. Interesting. Little ghostly... Yeah, okay, I've seen a couple pictures of him. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I think it's the vibe. That made sense. That's literally what you just said. The spooky aspect of it. That's fun. That's a cute comparison. Alright, there's a little faux Fredbear. And she's definitely gotta have, like, squishmallows. That's not what a squishmallow looks like. They kind of have, like, pockets of folds. She's gonna have a skeleton squishmallow. Legally distinct mellow squish. That's definitely what an X looks like. Totally not. Let's try that again. I like that. I'm gonna have to make that one smaller. And I can do erase that, and then I can do choo, choo. Yeah, he's cute. I'm gonna change that angle a little bit. All right, what time is it right now? It's about 11 o'clock. I want to try and finish this before midnight. Yeah, there he is. There's our friend. Alright, let's see how that's without the sketch. Yeah, I think that's cute. Oh, she has a grimoire. I forgot about that. She's got that, like, floating... You know what, I can put that right here. I don't like it down here. I can put it up here on a new layer because I don't want to fuck it all up. There. Just draw it and then we can change it later. There's that. Choo! Perspective. Nope. Incorrect perspective. To bring this out a little bit, then I can, yeah. There we go. There's something. There we go. Okay. I can add some words here. Add a picture of a skull. Achoo. Here's an art question. Some years back, Nick Cave had an art exhibit in the Seattle Art Museum. It was a really cool show, but there was a sign up that said, if I remember correctly, that while they put forth the ideas, the actual art was created by others. Ah, yes. Okay. I've seen something like that. I can kind of see where that's coming from. That is difficult for me. Because it to me it feels like an I feel the same way on that I feel like on the same, I have the same feelings on that I do AI art. Like, okay, yeah, you supplied the ideas. Now, if you're crediting others and, like, saying, like, they put it into fruition, you own the art, right? If you pay for them and they give you the art, you own the art, but you didn't make it. Should you choose to put your name on it? I guess that makes sense. But for something like a design that you sell and make profit on, it's a little different. At least to me, because that feels like, oh, I'm actually like giving you a service. But I guess it's similar. I guess it's the same thing for that kind of thing. That is a really difficult thing. I mean, it depends. I feel like for me, it depends on the. It depends on the point of the exhibit. If the point of the exhibit is to be like, look at my team, these are the artists that I pay, then it's like, yeah, okay, well, you credited others. Like, yeah, like I can see it's like under a design label, you know? But I've heard of artists that do that, but don't acknowledge that it was made by other people, and that feels shitty to me. So I guess I have less of a problem with, stating that it was stating that the art was made by others than I do with people just stealing it, if that makes sense. Which, yeah, duh. You don't steal art, but I mean, he did his due diligence. If he paid them and they got credit, then I mean, that was a transaction, so I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. I think it's a little weird, but yeah, it's something at least. Let me go back here and fix. Oh, I want to fix that. I don't like that. Yeah, that's better. Because this grimoire has an effect over it. It's got like a My Little Pony magic style thing over that. Did you watch the Banksy documentary where he made a film about the man that was filming him? I think I did. I do remember watching a Banksy documentary. I think it was like Exit Through the Gift Shop or something like that. But I watched it in high school. I don't really remember what it was about, but I remember liking it and kind of understanding the central themes of what he was trying to say. Although I don't remember what that is now, but it could be a different one that you're thinking of. Because I think I remember the guy that was filming it was also an artist, and he had like a team. Because there's a difference between having a team of artists that help you make your art and putting your name on the work without actually touching it. At least to me. Okay, there's that. Cool, that, and this is transparent, so I don't need to... Alright. Line art is now done. So I can get rid of that and start the coloring process. This is the fun part. Water. Water is good. Okay, it's 11 right now. 11:06. Let's get this done before midnight. We do skin. Actually, get everything ready first. Is the fill bucket? No, fill bucket's not gonna work for some reason. My fill bucket does not like to work. And I'm not sure why. But you know, it's gonna be fine. I'll just use a selection tool. Good old selection tool. Because I can go in and color over that stuff. Choo. Choo. I still need to, this is random just because I hear it in the soundtrack, but I still need to finish Steven Universe. The person filming it was saying that he was making a documentary, but then Banksy realized that the man was just saying he was making a film, and yes, at the end he has an exhibit where his portion of the creation was writing past the created pieces and spray painting them, and oh hush, you could work. No, you're good. You are all good. Yeah, I'm not... I think it may be Exit Through the Gift Shop, but I did see it, but I can't remember much about it. Probably because I think I may have fell asleep a couple of times because it was during art class. So, and I was very tired in high school. So I believe I've seen it, and I believe I enjoyed it. I think that's what I do remember, is that the guy that was filming it was kind of not shady. Shady isn't the right word, but like he kind of just did whatever he wanted, which can be fine to a certain extent. But no, go back. Okay, it's still selected good. Coming from someone who kind of just does whatever they want as well, it gets you into some trouble sometimes. Student life, exactly. Dude, unregulated ADHD student life is like, especially with diabetes, that was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Because I, like, quick story time real quick. When I was in high school, I forced myself to be part of honors, the honors program. Because I was a gate kid, so I was like, I'm the gifted kid that grew up to be bisexual and illiterate. That is basically just me. So I was, I did not do well in honors chemistry. I got for not being a chemistry major, I did pretty okay my first semester. I got a C. Yeah, I got a C. I think I got a C minus. Which, whatever. I'm not a chemistry major. I graduated. It's fine, right? But the second semester, I got an F, and I had to take summer school for it because I was so sick all of the time because my blood sugars were way too high. I had ketones all the time. And if you don't know what that means, that essentially just means that sugar content in my blood was extremely high to the point where my blood was basically syrup, and my kidneys were trying to work overtime to get that out of me. So it started like processing that out and into ketones, which are harder to explain in a simple way. But when ketones appear, it means your blood sugar is way too high, or people who are doing diets where they don't eat carbs, your body starts to eat itself, and the kidneys processes out ketones because of that. And that is probably a very bad way to explain it, but essentially I was very sick the entire time, and I couldn't get out of bed. I could barely move, so I couldn't get out of bed to go do honors chemistry. And when I could get to yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it. So, and when I could get to school, I had ADHD, so I couldn't pay attention because I was falling asleep because my circadian rhythm wakes me up at 10 a.m. So I was like, not having it. Also, yeah, if any of that science was inaccurate, that is completely possible. I love science. No, go back. I love science, but I've never really been able to explain what happens with diabetes, besides how to deal with it. So, oh my god, wait. Okay, good. I thought all of that line work or selection work that I just did just disappeared, but it's fine. It's fine. There's a reason why I'm not a science major. I could not be a excuse me. I don't think I could really, like, I think I could do it, but I don't think I'd have a good time being a scientist of any sort, even a doctor. Even a doctor, like, that's just something. I don't think I could do any type of science-based work at all, purely because, there she is. I have a really roundabout way of explaining things, as you've seen. And because it kind of just boggles my mind, so I'm happy to entertain the masses while other people go and figure things out to actually help the world. I'm good at entertaining, I'll do that. Or I'm decent at entertaining, at least. Okay, there's her skin. It's such a pretty color, I love that color. And I'll do her bodysuit next. Do I even need to use the selection tool here? I don't know why my fill tool isn't working. I don't think Clip Studio Paint's fill tool doesn't really work that well. Besides that, it's kind of jank. I've also just started using it. I think I started like 6 months ago maybe, and I haven't really been able to use it all that much. But I'm glad to. I've been using it for thumbnails and stuff. I'm really happy with all the thumbnails that I've made. I'll do her lips. I'm just gonna work on the face for right now. Ah! That stupid mechanical pencil will not leave me the hell alone. There we go. There we go. This is gonna be a little... I put a... There it is. Oh, it's the same as her lips. Her eyes are the same as her lips. That's what it is. I forget that when I use the eye tool, the eyedropper tool, I don't need to... And as soon as that happens, it lies to me. I don't usually need to reselect the pencil because I'm switching between canvases. Did I get her hair yet? No, I have not gotten her hair yet. Choo choo. I want to at least get the coloring done before midnight. I can probably do the effects and everything on my own for the most part, but... So I like making longer streams because they're nice to put in the background of stuff, but I don't want to make it too long, especially if I'm not doing like a game or something. Because I also don't want... it takes a lot out of me as well. Oh, I don't want to color these guys in. Let me do... this. Oh, I fucked that up entirely. Let's... Oh. Excuse me? Let's try that again. Choo choo. And then I can cut this out. And select these. Cut this out. Cut that. And that. Nope. Let's try that again. There. Good enough. I can draw that in. Yeah. This is so neat, but also feels like a magical hacks. It absolutely is. Dude, if the amount of times that tools like this in digital art have saved my ass, just countless times. Because they're so time saving and convenient. And I can understand why some people don't like them. There was a stray mark here. I can understand why some people don't like them, but I don't... People may say that it's cheating. I don't care. They're tools. They're meant to be used. It saves so much time. That's the wrong color. Because if I had to color those in individually, I would be so mad. And that. Okay. And now the... Oh, I forgot her little tassels. I'll draw those in pretty quick. Those are quick. I can... And I did it wrong immediately. Let's make this... What are they? They're like a sparkle, a circle, and a diamond. So I'll do circle, sparkle, and a diamond. And on this side, what is it? It's a moon, a circle, and a diamond. Circle, moon, and a nope, let's try that again. Diamond. There, no, diamond. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, I like that, okay. Give that, ooh, because I can do this yarn. And then a lot of these tools as well are helpful for painting. That's the wrong layer. They're helpful for digital painting because there are ways to section things out so they don't, if you work on one thing and render one thing out, it's not going to render the entire thing out, so you can like break up arms and make it more like a puppet. It's pretty insane what people have been able to figure out what to do. Why is, okay, I see, the stray marks are from me grabbing. I have a button set on my pen, the tip of the button. Space in Clip Studio Paint and a lot of other drawing programs can grab the canvas and move it around without zooming out, so you can like move from one part to another. And I have that shortcut saved to the button on my pen, but sometimes it won't work, so I'll move my pen without grabbing it and it'll just make a mark. Why is that pink? Where did that come from? Also, I just like explaining things for people that are watching in the future, so if y'all already know, y'all already know. I need to go back in and fix those pixels. But that is a problem for later me. How much longer is this mix? Just, oh, this is a 10-hour mix. I think we're good. My limit is models for D&D and very poor quality watercolor landscapes. I get that. I understand that. But models for D&D are no small feat, dude. D&D models can be so complex and intricate. They're so cool. I know someone at the summer camp that I usually work at that does models from Warhammer 40k, I think, or maybe he's just obsessed with it or something like that, but he does like miniatures, like physical miniatures and stuff, and the amount of things that he's able to paint on that are insane. They look so cool. They're so detailed too. Yeah, there's that. Okay, all that yarn is good. Now I can just... I'd actually be interested to see just how much time it actually does save, because it may not save a ton of time, but it feels like it saves a ton of time. And you know what? That is all that really matters, is saving your sanity. Alright, I'm gonna fix these up. And landscapes too. I just remembered that you said landscapes. Landscapes are difficult. I suck at landscapes. I haven't really figured out the good balance of what to have in the background, like, and where to place certain things. So all of my landscapes tend to feel like, what is it? All of my landscapes tend to feel like liminal spaces because they're just so open and weird. But that's why we take classes and that's why we learn. Alright, that's done. Are there any more stray pixels? No. Okay. I think it depends on how bothered a person can be about imperfections. Like when my friend draws, deletes, and redraws the same line 100 times. Yeah. There's a certain level of like imperfection that makes something stylistic, and imperfection that makes something wrong. Model painting isn't that bad because most of the details are there. It's just a matter of giving them contrast to make them really pop. Yeah, from what I've seen a couple of videos and stuff, it's a matter of making them pop and a matter of layering your process to like make things look gragey and grungy. I've seen like the paints that are layered to make it look like that. It's knowing your processes, and that's just kind of all art stuff. Oh, she's got a nose ring, I forgot. You know what I can do though? There. Done. That's the mechanical pencil. I'm gonna murder the mechanical pencil. I'm gonna kill it. I swear to God. I hadn't zoomed in. There we go. And I will do this really quick. Add. Because like this, like stylistic imperfections make something a style, right? But if something's wrong and it's imperfect, then it's just wrong and you want to try and fix it. But it's really interesting to see different people's processes for different things. Okay, there's that. She has the gold, the armbands are gold, yeah. That's the wrong layer. Go back, please. I need to, this is random, just because I was thinking about it, but the thing that I'm going to do for the next drawing stream, I'll probably do it tomorrow night as well, because it is actually helping me get work done. I need to do character concepts for a friend's videos. I need to make stills for him, and I haven't been able to do that yet. And part of the reason is because I haven't drawn traditionally in my style in my sketchbook in a very long time, and it's so difficult to do because I'm so used to being able to zoom in and out, and that's not good, and I need to get back into practicing that. I used to play Warhammer a lot back in high school, college, and really enjoyed painting minis, but I can't do traditional art at all. Yep, that's what I just said. It's because it's such a different animal. You have to be able to know ahead of time where you're going to place things, because as soon as you make that mark, it's there. Even if for stuff that you can erase, like, it's you gotta just go with it. It's a very different process. I need to do the skirt. Actually, let's do the apron first. The cape is the fun bit that I really want to do. This mechanical pencil is gonna kill me. Pew. There we go. Like that off-white. And I'll do this. I was starting to do a more painterly type of shading, but I kind of naturally reverted back to the cell shading with some Gaussian blur. And I think I like that better. I think it works for my style. If I was gonna do something with less distinct line art, then I do the painterly blending. But I don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I actually liked digital painting when I was learning how to do it. It's difficult. It is so hard. And I had a really bad teacher. She knew how to do it, but she didn't know how to teach us how to do it. She wasn't like bad at all. She just was having a hard time like giving us examples and stuff. So all of us were kind of like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I think I have some examples of that class on my Instagram, and some of them are cute. The final that I did was really cute when I started incorporating my own style into it. But the portrait I did was rough. That one was rough because I was like, I was literally sitting there crying because I was like, she looks like a fish and I can't fix it and I don't know what to do. It's fine. We've learned how to do that. Nope. There. Water time. It's barely water. I put like a ton of meal in there because I have a hard time drinking water. I know a lot of people do. Okay. There's that. The cape is technically the same color as the yarn, but I don't know that I like that. I think I want to make it more saturated blue. Let's test it out over here. Hello? Okay, there we go. I think I selected something small. I didn't realize it. No, I can't make it a more saturated blue because that's just the color of... Can I just make it darker? I think I can just make it darker. Probably make her skirt a little lighter as well. If I can make this a little more light. Oh! She's all blue now. What? Let's try that again. When I have a hard day of trying the watercolors, I'll go down to the Amazon campus in the DT Seattle, pick up a few bananas from the stand, a coffee, and then pick out a building to paint on fire. That is actually a great way to cope. That is really fun. When I get really frustrated with my art or just whatever is going on, I have this thing that I'll come back to drawing. It's not necessarily me, but it's a girl that looks similar to me usually, and she's like vomiting black ink. For some reason, after I draw all that, it always makes me feel better. I think I am a processor. I process a lot of things by talking about them, so I think that it's kind of a visual therapeutic representation of me spewing out all the vitriol and all of the stress. But it actually does help. I think I submitted something like that as a final once. I got a good grade on it, so I'm gonna keep drawing it. It's gonna be fine. Alright, colors are almost finished. Come on, y'all. Yeah, I like that skirt color a little better. Because I can have this dark, spacey color in here. This one I'm gonna have to really go back in and erase a bunch of... Can I add there? Add there. Add there. Ah, there it is. I need to subtract here and subtract here. Choo. It's 11:32. All right, we can make it. We can make it. I still have the goal of finishing the colors by midnight. I don't know why I thought I would finish this whole piece by midnight. That is definitely not going to happen. But I'll definitely try and come back tomorrow and finish this. That'd be fun. Especially if oh! Especially because Nate's going to be here. That'll be fun to do. Okay. Is that... That's not all of her cape. This is part of her cape as well. I'm pretty sure this is as well. Alright. The inside of her cape, at least. Yeah, I like that. I'll make the outside a little bit darker. Just a touch darker. Or should I make it lighter? I feel like I should make it a little bit lighter, because if I do that, then it's like weathered. I'll do that. I'll do that. All these stray pixels. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Choop choop. Choop choop. Yeah, I think I'll make it just a touch desaturated. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Because the inside can be like, more like an actual galaxy, because she's got like a galaxy in her cape. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I'm kind of laughing that I'm liking doing this art stream, because when I was in high school and I was doing my art stuff in high school for AP, I would like stand at my desk and put my knee up on my stool, and I'd talk to myself and my friends while I was doing my process, and they'd be like, what the fuck are you, why are you talking? And I'd be like, I don't know, just leave me do my thing. And eventually they'd join in on it, and it was fun. So good memories, good memories. Damn, I wanna redraw all my AP stuff. My AP stuff was based in, my concentration was based in character design as well. And for some reason, I got a 5 out of 5 on it. And I was like, what? Because I was really expecting it to kind of be judged a little more harshly because of what I did character design and what my style was. But I think I got a 5 out of 5 because my teacher suggested I submit it under design instead of like AP art and design instead of AP, not AP studio art. There was some sort of language that she used to describe my art that was different than the others. And I think that's what saved it, because the focus was my focus was designing 3 female characters that represent 3 different parts. Well, similar to what I'm doing now. They represent different parts of womanhood and being human in general. There was, so they were all based on planets. It was Mars, Venus, and Terra. Terra was like the hippie and focused on environmentalism and what what traditional roles of a mother and what motherhood is like and what women are in the environment. Mars was the political activism and what's the word? Mars focused on political activism and civil rights for women and the struggle between actually liking being a homesteader and that kind of thing. And Venus focused on sexuality struggles of women and not just like sexual identity or sexuality as an identity, but sexuality as a woman's ability to be sexual and like what that means. And it was a lot of fun to explore. It was kind of just fun to make a bunch of cute girls and then draw them. But I was very grateful for the score that I got, because at the time I was feeling really not happy about my art. Should I? Yeah, I think I should do that. Just to separate it so you can actually see it, but At the time I was feeling like not great about my art, but something like that was really valuable to me to tell myself like, this is something that I could do and that people are going to like, because all I really want to do is entertain, and and obviously it's worked out, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Let's do that, but then make it a little bit lighter for buttons. Actually, more saturated probably, because buttons are, you want them to be bright so you can see them. Oh, this is the mechanical pencil, that's why. That's why. There we go. I'll give her blue yarn hair as well. I need to fill that in. We're almost done with the colors. And obviously I don't want to rush this, but I want to meet my goal so we can have a good like 3.5 hour stream. That's good. Choop, 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 choop. Yeah, and then I think I need this to be her skin. Yeah, there we go. There it is. It's starting to take shape. There we go. There it is. Oh, excuse me. How's my blood sugar doing? Probably not good. I'm 318 coming down. I was 400 for like over 400 for like 2 hours, which is not great, but yeah. That's mechanical pencil. Get out of here. Get out of here. Her little danglies. I should probably make those another color, but you know what? It's fine. I think I like it like that. Choo. Alright, those are the gold. Okay. We go in and finish these 2 pixels. Alright. That's her done. So now I've got to do the plushies. I'm actually going to do these on a separate color layer. And I'm not going to make them too colorful, because I don't want to distract from the actual model. I'm starting to lose my words. Oh, I'm getting tired. No. I don't want to get tired. Well, it's actually good that I'm getting tired, because that means I can go to bed at a reasonable time. And, which for me is like midnight or 1 a.m. and then I can, get up for work in the morning. Because I am broke and I need money. There's that. Take that out. Okay. Let's do this, but more orangey brown. Like a tan. Yeah. There's that. Okay, and then for this one, I'm thinking black and white. So let's do like a bluish black. Because it's a skeleton. That makes sense. Yeah, good. Great job. A+ design. Erase this. And what I can do is I can keep this color for the inside eyes and just choose like a periwinkle for the face. I could probably do that by hand, but I don't want to. I've been doing this the whole stream, getting into the groove of it. There we go. Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. Just need to fix it up. Little touch-ups here and there. There we go. He's cute over there. I think I want to make this one a little desaturated though. Like that. That was the wrong layer. This layer. That's mechanical pencil. It's also the wrong brush. Oh my god, can I just do what I need to do? Oh my god, why sleep when you could hop onto Disney 2 for a few nightfalls and fishing? You know what? You don't get to say that to me because I will do it and I will waste my life away. And also I'll start yelling and my family will be very upset at me. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I swear. I'm actually hoping to do that more with Nate tomorrow because he's gonna be around so we can play together. Choo. There's that. There's some stray pixels here and there that need filled in. Okay, there's that. Then I can select. Actually, I can just select this whole bit, make that a little lighter. Because that's the tummy. Sorry, fishing has been very divisive with my friend group. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that means. Would you be willing to explain it to me? Because I've heard that in terms of like Sea of Thieves, but not Destiny. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Like just actual, like fishing? Interesting. It reminds me of Wizard 101. You can get. I'm definitely gonna try that out. I like fish. Fish are fun. I like fishies. That'll be fun. It is possibly some of those lazily designed fishing ever made, but you get the fat loots. You know what? Fair. That's actually very fair. Like, so there's some mechanics where I'm like, oh yeah, that's fun, but I don't care about it, you know? But sometimes you just need a little bit of a de-stress. There's that. Buttons. I want to make this one very neutral, so she stands out a little bit more. I may I may make them pink. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. That's more fun. And then these can just be a darker blue. And you get a big fish tank to put them in? Yes. You know why I think fishing sounds exciting? Because I'm good at fishing in Stardew Valley. I like fishing in Stardew Valley. I believe I just recently caught the legend in my world with Nate. So it's like you know, I like it because it's the one skill that people hate, and they're like, I fucking hate fishing so much, and I'm like, my little model when I made that face. I like it because it makes me feel useful when I'm playing with friends, where it's like, oh yeah, I can do this one thing that everybody else hates doing and nobody has to deal with it, and I'm happy. Does Freddy have a... Does I need to look up for Freddy Fazbear. Oh my god. Does he? I need to finish Security Breach. I never did finish it. It made me panic a bunch. So I was like, I like this game. He doesn't have a stripe. He looks cute with a stripe though. I'm gonna leave it. All right. Is that all the coloring done? No, I still have the grimoire. Still have the grimoire. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I'll do that the same as the inside of the cape. That means they match. I'm always surprised people don't like the fishing in Stardew Valley. It was always fun for me. Yeah, it's always fun for me too. I like rhythm things as well. I like playing rhythm games, so it kind of feels the same for me. And I have a really useless skill of being able to follow things a point really easily. So I can understand why people don't like it, because it's a little bit of a hefty thing to learn. But that just means I get to be useful, like I said. Alright. There's that. And the inside of this magic is gonna be 2 different layers. It's gonna be the color layer that's the same as her eyes, and then on top of that I'll add a glowy layer that's the same color but a little bit lighter, and that'll go over the grimoire and her eyes, and that's the same thing I did here with the doll in the book, and gives it some energy. So this actually, I'll make her eyes a little lighter than how they were. That's the wrong layer, that's why, dumbass. Shoo. It's also a mechanical pencil, which I don't know why I'm doing that. I've only done that. Okay, can we zoom in normally there? Thank you. Squiggle selection is hard. Ah, there we go. Okay. Add that. Get rid of that. There we go. Forgot. Can I just... Oh god. I have to... M. There we go. Hello? There we go. Have to cut the book out. Forgot about that. Choo. Just like foreheads. Yes, I agree. No! Wrong way. Wrong way. Control Z. Control Z. Add this. No, I was wrong. Subtract this. There we go. That's what I wanted. Subtract that. Subtract. Actually add more of that. Okay. Cool. There we go. That's what I wanted. I know a lot of these details probably won't show up in the sticker, but I want to try and do my best because this is very much overdue because I had a lot of issues going on, and the client's been very patient and very understanding, so I want to do the best that I can do. Okay. I'll do the glowing bits there. Okay, I think that's all the colors done. Am I correct or am I being silly? Yep, that's all the colors done. All 5 minutes before midnight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Finally made good on my promise. Alright, y'all. So that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for stopping in on my streams. I have kind of a busy week, so it may be a little bit before the next Destiny video comes out. But I'm excited. I'll probably be doing some more of the basic campaign missions as well as the new season. Yeah. Thank you guys for stopping in. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Got a lot of good work done, and I'm very happy about that. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Come on, Stream Deck. There we go. Okay, bye.